Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the Real Deal Talk studio. Epic 59 fighter interviews, round 2. But today we have in the house, he's not fighting on the card, but he is the one behind the scenes of Epic that's putting out all the social content, making it look beautiful, making it look sexy, making it look good, making sure your eyes are on it, making sure you're entertained, multidisciplinary. Mack Payne in the house. Let's break it down, bro. What have you been doing for Epic? Catch me up, because we talked last Epic 58. Yeah. This has been a 3-month stretch, so tell me what's been going on between then and now.
So interesting. We go from shooting photos to shooting videos and making some short reels to managing the social media to shooting commercials now and to knowing a whole lot more people.
Come on.
So it's been a blessing being with Epic, and it's great getting to sit down with my guy JD again. Thank you for having me.
Yep, of course, bro.
Yeah.
And it's so I love the way you just broke that chronologically down, dude, because I remember the last time we spoke, we literally talked about how you were just kind of getting a foot in the door with Epic, just kind of teetering around with some photos. Okay, so now look at, because you just contacted me. I know you're going to shoot a commercial for me and our new company, Real Deal Wellness. We're going to have you shoot a commercial here, dude. So look at this. You come from couple pictures to now you're straight doing commercials, and look at the people you're meeting now.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like I said, it's been
But this didn't happen by accident.
Not by accident at all, but it's actually by hard work.
Of course.
And nothing but hard work and being humble.
And you had to hustle. And talk to me about being humble, because here you are, like, doing things. Oh wait, because some people are like, oh well, that's not in my. I can push that off to somebody else to do the pictures or this. No, you in there getting it done.
About being humble, I honestly have to give credit to God, because I used to have the mindset of sometimes being humble gets you underpaid.
Yep.
But then when I started moving in that kind of tone, I realized that I'm not really like that, because there's so many other people who are doing the same thing as me and who are doing it at a higher level as well. How about I just take humility instead of taking the high road of I'm the best? Let me just take humility and tell myself that I did a good job and I'm going to learn to get better. And so in doing that, it's been great, because it's kept me grounded and level-headed with everything that I've been doing, and making me even more and more of a student, able to learn. It's like everywhere I'm going trying to learn. I'm here at podcasts, and I'm like, how do I shoot a podcast? Let me ask the guy who's shooting the podcast.
Yeah, totally.
Shoot it, right? So there's always room to grow and room to improve. So I've also learned that from being here. That was my first time being on a podcast, and that was also my first time being able to have some social media content of myself on my page. No one really knows like who Avery is. Like, it's just Mack Payne, and there's his photos, and that's how they know me, and that's it. But that was my first time getting to share a little bit of my story and a little bit about what I do, and the feedback there was great, and which allowed me to continue on. And I said I had to come back here, you know.
I love it, dude. Yeah. And I could just tell by the way you're talking.
Yeah.
You're like you're more mature. Yeah. You're more polished.
Sure.
You were smooth before. Don't get me wrong here. You were smooth before, but I can just tell a whole different. And how old are you?
25. I just turned 25.
My God, dude.
Just turned 25.
Unbelievable, bro. You are so far ahead of the game.
Appreciate
and
it.
I love that your flow right now is so smooth that is like learning, growing, God's power, His glory. You're on track, man, and I'm excited to see where we end up with you, because I know you're going to be doing some stuff for.
I'm super excited too. It's already in the work. It's
Come
already
on,
planned.
Let's go.
And if I could say something about Epic real quick,
do it.
So shooting Epic the first time, I didn't know anyone. It was great. I was like, rock on, this is awesome. Shooting Epic the second time, I also got to do fighter interviews in between leading up to that. So I made friends, friends. Like, I love C.A.M.O, I love Muay, I love Trayvon, I love everybody at Epic. And then I see these guys having to go fight each other. It was a little hard for me. You know, I had best friend in there. I had a lot of close friends in there, and like, they're fighting each other. And after you see, someone has to lose. It was so interesting, because it just wasn't easy for me to like celebrate a friend's victory, seeing another friend lose, and they're fighting each other. So it also did a little something to me where I just kind of had to like look at life in a different perspective, because that's the reality of how like life is too. Yeah. You take wins, you take losses, and you have to be there for both of them. So it's like, hey, great job. Love the performance. And he's gonna get back in the gym and get better. And then the guy who won is like, good job on the victory, like super happy for you. And it was great to just be able to live in both of those moments at the same time. So yeah.
Yeah, I totally identify with this because here I'm interviewing all these guys. I end up creating a relationship with every one of them.
Right.
I end up liking every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I end up, I'm like, oh, like Trayvon, I don't know, the other guy, was it Moises? Like, I'm like, man, I know, I like his opponent.
Right. Yeah.
Like, ugh. Like, it bothers me. I hate it.
Yeah.
Like, if they lose, and especially if they get knocked out or something, I'm like, I
Right.
feel horrible.
Right. From our perspective, it's very interesting. So,
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So it's interesting talking to somebody that's in our exact position as I am,
Yeah.
to where I create these relationships. So tell me anything, because we got to make this one quick. But give me
Right.
anything else you want to shout out about Epic or anything that's going on.
I just want to thank our sponsor, Real Deal Wellness. And
Thank
I
you.
want to thank you, JD, Real Deal Talk, for being one of the biggest sponsors in Epic and been with us for a long time, and we hope to retain that relationship. Thank you for taking your time. I see how much work you put into interviewing all the fighters and things that you don't necessarily have to do, and you do it anyways. And I see it's also because you're investing into people, and it's not just about the business as well.
Right.
And so I just want to thank you for that, and thank you for teaching me a lot of things too. Like I said, I'm always a student, so I want to give you your flowers right now, me to you.
Thank you, man.
I look up to you. I did before I got on the podcast. I'm on the podcast now twice, and just telling you again.
Come on.
I look up to you.
Appreciate
I
it.
appreciate that. So keep up the hard work.
Of course. Thank you,
Yeah,
man. I really
absolutely.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
So anything last, where can people find you?
Yeah.
How can they, if they want to hire your services and get you on?
Multiple businesses now. At first, it was just all under Mack Payne, kind of trying to separate myself from the businesses that I do. So Scale Multimedia, if you need help with business media production. Scale Vision Entertainment, if you need help with promotions or event or party photography, things like that, videography. And then I'm starting another business as well, more so like a creative project, a magazine. It's called Pulse Magazine, coming 2025.
Come on.
Pulse Magazine, first time saying that. I look forward to meeting creators in San Diego. This is my home now. I'm from Oakland. This is my home now, San Diego. So it's going to be San Diego based. I look forward to being able to boost the brand out here. So yeah.
I love it, man. I love it, dude. So happy for you, bro, your success, because I know it didn't come easy. I know it hasn't been. You're just sitting back, letting it happen. You've been on the front lines, doing whatever it takes, making it effing happen, bro. I love watching your evolution, man. I'm looking forward to doing business with you, looking forward to collaborating with you. So appreciate you coming on the show. Wish we had more time, but at least we were able to sneak something in real quick.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to see you at the fight. Yeah. Let's get some videos going. Let's get this moving and rocking and rolling. And dude, love you, man. Appreciate you coming on. Absolutely. Mack Payne. Look up my boy. Follow him on Instagram. Are you on TikTok too?
Instagram right now.
Instagram. Okay, yeah. So Instagram. There you go. That's a wrap. Real Deal Talk, Epic 59, November 22nd. Get your tickets. Go to the event live, but if you have to, get the pay-per-view. That's a wrap. Let's go. Epic 59. Mack Payne. Yeah.